So we're going to do something a little bit different today. We've got a well on our property down in a low-lying area. We've known we've had a well since we bought this property, and not once yet have we opened up the cap to have a look. And we've got a little bit of time this morning to try something different. We're going to open up the cap and we're going to pump it out. We've got this nice little Honda 2-inch pump here. I believe it does 450 litres a minute. So we're going to pop a suction pipe down into the well. We also have a discharge pipe which is about 80 metres long, which will reach up into our second dam. And we're going to pump out the well, see how deep it is for starters, and then we're going to suss out the flow rate of the refill. So we'll do a bit of maths and we'll figure out how fast this well's filling up. This might be a little bit of future proofing in case we get a few dry seasons. We might have a bit of water in the well, but we might not. But until we check it and find out what it's good for, we won't know. So let's get stuck into it. I'll fill up with a bit of fuel. That's the fuel topped up. We'll check the oil as well. Last thing we want to do is let this nice little Honda run dry. Yep, plenty of oil there. Nice colour too. This pump's done minimal hours.
When was it last used?
We used this to fight some fires not long ago. Saved us.
So with the water pump now fueled and loaded in the van, it was time to get the pipes organised. We'd had this 80-metre length of pipe on hand since we built the shed all those months ago, back when we were showering in dam water.
Well, you've disconnected it already.
Yeah, we haven't used it since we filled up the bloody IBC when we built the shed, Kerry. For the shower.
Moving water from one place to another is just another part of off-grid life, and we knew that the pipe would come in handy again soon. Just like this little van. More at home, skipping around Tokyo delivering flowers, this Suzuki carry van, or vanny as we affectionately call it, has more than proven its worth as a handy little shuttle bus since we brought it to Qlder. Perfect for transporting humans, materials and dogs to and from the house each day that we're working on it. And also for some bush haulage jobs.
We want that just hitting about there so it doesn't drag. I'll wrap this up around the seat.
Where we figured we could use the brute force of this 1.3 litre engine powerhouse to drag the pipe from the top one down to the next one.
Have you got those connections on the pump?
Yeah, sure do. Cam lock. Yeah, that's right, Kerry.
And this sprightly gentleman wandering around in high-vis, that's my dad, Kerry.
That's us.
A retired piping designer who we knew would get a kick out of this project. This made perfect timing while having my parents up visiting recently.
Walk behind the van and just make sure it's coming around all these trees nicely. All right. Once it gets going, it'll be right. It's light.
Once we were hooked on, and once Kerry had also clambered into the van, it was my job to follow the big black snake along. Past the lantana regrowth.
Yeah, no worries at all.
past the fallen timber stockpile.
Coming down the hill, Kerry. I was going to do that by hand, and I thought, nah.
Left at the driveway, past the shed, and down to the second dam.
If you want to just leave it there, Kerry, I've got to go get that suction there anyway.
So with Byron doing most of the work, and me and the dog boys enjoying the shade of the eucalypt trees next to the dam, and Kerry supervising, and everyone feeling quite oppressed by the mugginess of the 36-degree day. And with the 2 pipes finally in place,
Back in the old days, they used to dig wells in low-lying areas because they fill up with groundwater. There's water here.
and after some detailed discussions about what we might find down
It
there,
might be 50 metres deep, but
I'm talking it won't be 400 metres deep.
definitely not. And it won't even be 5 metres deep.
it was finally time to get the water pump ready to go.
Absolutely. I don't plan on drinking it.
No.
It's to fill up a dam or feed the cattle if we're in drought. And we're going to hook into that, which we haven't for a while. I've been using that little boy there. This would be awesome.
Pumping the water out,
We're sucking water out.
the water out, and then that's the flow to go out to the top down.
This is the discharge. I need to...
80 metre long black tank.
Kerry, can you pull that guy just around, please, that way? Yep. Rightio. We just want to make sure the Honda's sitting level enough. We don't want it to be on, yeah, but like not on a proper angle, otherwise the engine will run dry of oil. Now we're going to have a look.
But not before preparing ourselves for a possible encounter
Oh, yeah?
with the red-bellied
Cane
black
toads?
snake Byron had seen down at the well only a few weeks prior.
Just got to watch out for Joe Blakes. Hey, Kerry.
I'm ready, mate.
Oh yeah, I might grab that off you, please.
Yeah, get those thistles there, you don't want them in your hand.
I'm going to need that shovel pretty quick if I need to grab it. All right, I'm going to pull this off this way. So just keep an eye on for Blake. Ah, it looks clear. There's heaps of dead toads so I can swallow up. I'm going to pull this back a little bit so I can drop that hose in. Nope.
Pardon?
Oh my god. It's deep.
It's deep.
Oh,
Do you want to record like discharge rate as well, or just
no. Recharge rate. Discharges.
based on the pumping?
Yeah, but we don't know the depth of it. Yeah.
Go one way or the other.
Well, let's start there. Yeah, the primer. So there's supposed to be self-priming, Kerry, but it just doesn't work. Old pumps never were, but these new ones they sell as self-priming pumps. But I can sit here for 5 minutes and it's spinning dry. So I may as well just top it up, help it out. So let's go no flow yet. We'll go low revs. Choke. Fuel on. First pull or second pull?
Second.
Try first.
pump now working beautifully, we headed back up to the dam to check out the water that was coming from the well.
Yeah. It is stinky though. Don't touch it, it's got dead toads and all sorts of dead matter in it. Smell it? It's rotten. So,
What's it taste like?
yeah, they make it pretty quick, I'd say. It's actually quite dirty now. Stinks, Terry. Yeah. 450 litres a minute out of that little pump, and we checked the flow up the top. It's coming out nicely. It's not a solid stream at 2 inches, but it's flowing out pretty good. And as you can see here, it's sucking down pretty quickly. We've only been going for maybe 5 minutes, 6 minutes now, and we're getting down. So it'll be interesting to see how far or how deep this hole might be. So we're about 1 metre by 1 metre. That's easy for maths. So we'll be able to work that out, pretty simple.
How deep do you reckon it is so far?
We're probably,
1200?
yeah, I was going to say about that, 1500 max. Let's just check.
More water coming in there, Bob.
Yeah, there seems to be some air coming from somewhere, Kerry.
Yeah,
Is there recharge happening
I think so.
already?
I think so.
Yeah, it could be seeping out the sides already. But Kerry's dead right. We're dealing with 1200 mil at the moment. So a metre by a metre by 1200, Kerry. What's the maths on that?
Too hard.
We'll have to get the calculator out for that one. 1500, Kerry. 1.5 metres.
Come up again.
Are you driving, are you, Nino? It's your favourite spot, isn't it?
What are you doing in my seat, Nino?
It's Nino's seat. 2.2.
2,200 litres.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that thing's only doing probably 100 litres a minute, because we've been here 20 minutes by now. Alright, so we've been here about 35, 40 minutes. Let's just check how much water we're down. It's sucking it out. It's gone deeper than I thought it would have gone by now. But it's still going. And I've got the tape measure down there now, hitting the water and up to the existing mark. We're at 3.2 metres. We've worked out simple maths, a metre by metre by metre is 1,000 litres. We're 3.2 metres deep, so we should be around 3,200, maybe 3,300 litres at the moment in about 35 minutes. So what's that, 100 litres a minute?
So that's based on the suction rate.
That's all suction rate, so we're talking 100 litres a minute. That pump's good for 450 litres a minute, but I have a feeling that my little screen down here might be a bit blocked.
Maybe it's some cane toads.
Yeah, there might be something stuck in it. I'm not going to pull it out right now. We're just going to wait till we get down. You can hear the gen set. It's not working super hard, so yeah, we're getting down there.
About 10 metres ahead against the pump there, so
So we're trying to work out.
we'll get the pencil and paper out later and work out.
Kerry's a specialist in this field, so we'll let him do all the maths on that.
Piping designer.
That might be over my head.
Oh,
I'm just a carpenter. Alright, we're still going here. We're about 40 minutes in. I don't know if this 5 metre tape's going to be long enough.
the pitch on the pump changed a little bit there.
Did it?
Alright, we're touching water there. We are
Freeboard.
from the board that's wet, that one there. 3.6 metres and still going. We will have to adjust in a minute. Alright, another update. We're about 50 minutes, maybe 55 minutes in. We're still sucking. We stopped it probably 10 minutes ago just to push it down a bit further. I didn't think it would go this deep.
let's just let's see what we got here. Like I said before, this 5 metre tape might be too short. Well, I just proved that to be true. We are at 4.8 metres and still going. I might have to get my 8 metre tape out for this one. This little well's deeper than I thought. So we've got to the bottom of this. We're exactly 5 metres. And what I can see down there is like a dirty, silty, maybe some sticks, whatever it might be. We've definitely hit the bottom. We've turned off the pump. We've worked out our amount of volume in there. We've got a metre by metre and we're 5 metres deep, nearly exactly. So we could pretty much call that 5,000 litres. We are at 10:15 a.m. in the morning, and all we've got to do now is test the flow in rate or the refill rate, recharge rate, whatever you want to call it. I can actually hear it filling up, so it might be quicker than we think. We'll come back in a couple of hours and we'll do another measurement, and it won't be long till we can work out how fast this thing's filling up.
Well, Byron, what have we got here?
Well, it's been 6 hours and not much has happened, so the flow rate we hoped for,
It's not materialised.
yeah, it's not the greatest thing. So we're going to do a 24-hour check. So at 10:15 tomorrow morning, we will come back and hopefully by then we can measure something. So we've come back down to the well. It's been 24 hours and we just want to double check it, see if anything's come up. Let's have a look. Well. Looks like we have a little bit in there. Not much. I didn't bring my tape measure down this morning. I haven't had much hope overnight. But from what I can see there, we'd be lucky to come up a couple 100 mil. So this well is quite slow and unproductive. It's actually called a creek well. That's the official name. I'm sure a lot of people know that, but it's new to us and it's been worth exploring. So we might check in a couple of days and see if we've actually got anything.
We did end up getting that measuring tape to enable us to calculate things properly.
All right, so we've done some math on it. Well, Jill's done some math on it without a calculator, a pen and paper. What'd you work out?
I've worked out, we reckon we've been recharging around 33 litres an hour, which is roughly about half a litre a minute, which isn't great. But it's now good to know, I guess, what we've got as a recharging well. It's a creek well, we've since learned, and there's a bit of interesting history around creek wells in Queensland. It's probably been here about 100 years, so maybe it's a creek well that matches our 100-year-old house as well. So really been interested to find out the heritage of the purpose of these sorts of wells in Queensland on pastoral country, such as we're on here. What else did we learn?
They date back to the late 1800s. So for us to have one down in this creek line here, we feel pretty lucky. It might not be super productive for us in the future, but hey, some are heritage listed. There's all sorts of different ones around and there's a lot in this area. So this has been a fun little adventure, and we might close up the hatch, pack the pump away, and we'll call it a day.
And leave it as it is, just here in the paddock.
We might not come back again. See you soon.
So there you have it. We hope you liked this little episode. Something a bit different and a welcome break from the renovation. But don't worry, we'll all be jumping into the shuttle bus and heading back up to the house again soon. Stay tuned.